folks, alright, got the 1400mm F4U CORSAIR from FMS sent to me for review. We're going to take it up and do a speed trial, fun trial. See, we're going to get the speed test done first. We're going to do a straight and level into the wind just to get the performance speed. And then I'll just take her up at a hard dive and just see how fast I can make the CORSAIR move. And then once we find out those two results, we'll know how guilty this plane is of speeding. And then we'll do a fun flight. Just finish off the battery and see if it's guilty of fun. So make sure we're reading. And we are. Okay.
Stop right now. That motor will cut.
Right, left, up, down, right, left. Got a HRB 4000 in there. High rates, timer set for 6 minutes. Get down here. Wind is kind of at my back, so the speed test is actually going to be coming at us. All right, here we go. Oh, he's way down there. Remember, WARBIRD, you want to get on that tail.
Retracts tucked away.
All right, that should definitely get it to us. Into the wind there.
Gear is down. Landing flaps. Time remaining 5 minutes.
So you can see how I've got to land.
Flaps up.
Good looking bird.
Motor off. Safe to pick up the CORSAIR.
All right. Stop. Read. All right. 73 mile an hour at 157 feet with our altitude. 73 mile an hour at a straight and level. All right, now take her up in a hard dive.
That motor will cut you.
Make sure I'm reading, and I am. Take her up in a hard dive and see if we can't get closer to 100 mile an hour. See if we can get the plane guilty of 100 mile an hour.
Mid rates 85.
Okay.
Take off flaps.
Here we go.
Retract flaps up.
All right. Into the wind. That's the way the wind is coming. All right.
Time remaining 4 minutes. Gear is down. Landing flaps.
Like I said, it's windy.
Flaps up. Motor off. Safe to pick up the CORSAIR.
All right. Stop. Read. All right. Not guilty of 100 mile an hour. 80 mile an hour. So we were looking for a guilt verdict of 100 mile an hour. So plane is not guilty of 100 mile an hour, but is guilty of 80 mile an hour. So let's take her up, start our fun trial. Okay.
Stop right now. That motor will cut you.
All right. See how guilty the plane is of fun. Oh, by the way, I switched to my mid-range, which I'll share after the flight. Okay.
Take off flaps.
Wind keeps starting and stopping, starting and stopping. Get on that rudder.
Flaps retracts tucked away. Time remaining 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's windy. That plane is getting rocked around today. Thing about gull wings, they fly just as well inverted as they do right side up. Da 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 da.
Gear is down.
Do a gear pass. That wind is moving her, boy. She's all right.
Landing flaps.
All right. She's light on her feet.
One minute.
All right, a minute warning, so we'll go ahead and end the flight. Hit that bumper. Good looking plane.
Flaps up.
All right. What do you think, Gabe? Do you think she's guilty of fun? Big thumbs up. I agree. I think the plane is guilty of fun. So ding ding, guilty of fun. All right, I went and I changed. I flew in my mid rates this entire flight. My mid rates are 85% with 40% expo on the ailerons, if you'll focus on the ailerons. Elevator, 85% with 40% expo on the elevator. And rudder, 100% but with 50% expo. Now let me show you my flap settings. Sorry if I'm talking real loud, it's kind of windy. Flaps up are -%, no mix needed. Takeoff flaps are 50% with a 5% down elevator. And landing
flaps
is 100% with a 9% down elevator. 2-second deployment. All right, let's go over our AS3X settings.
Safe to pick up the Corsair.
All right, my gains are roll, pitch, and yaw, 34, 42, and 60. Priorities, all at 112 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing done with heading. Stop lock, all at 42 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing done with release rate. No gyro, no nose wheel gyro because don't have a nose wheel. And gains were set at one-time gains. All right. Now, the only negative I have found with the, well, there's two negatives with the plane. And one is going to be that way with all the Corsairs. The other one is just probably this Corsair. And the one thing is probably just this Corsair is this one door keeps wanting to hang up. Stay open. I can't, I've tried to adjust it. Watch it go down now. That one there, see, it only goes so far. So I just need to go in there and work on them linkages and get them, that plane. I may have, when my first maiden, I may have had a bad landing or something that, but I'm having a hard time getting that door to close all the way. So I just got to figure out what's going on. Well, I think that's this plane, not all the planes. Now, all the Corsairs. Now, the other thing is just my own personal observation is on the 4S power system, I don't think she has enough power. I think she needs more power, but that's more an opinion thing. Okay, so, but we got 80 mile an hour out of her. She's a 4-sail bird and she flies scale. She's got a very good scale presence in the air. So, you're looking for a solid warbird, definitely something to consider. We had 54% left, still had a minute on the clock. Gabriel, if you'll show them my setup in here. This is the AR631 with a double-sided Gorilla tape holding it in. That's your control board. That's the GNS performance analyzer that I use to check the speed with. And that's a 4000 HRB just shoved down in that trough. And the top of this hatch holds all that in. Alrighty, well folks, that is our F4U Corsair. That was the speed trial, that was the fun trial, and that is our Warbird Wednesday feature. So I'll have this out on our next Wednesday. And so there you go. Y'all have a good one. Gabriel, thank you for filming. God bless y'all. And we'll see you in the air, folks. Keep them in the air. God is good. Bye-bye.